Hello, hello. What a fun way to start. Like, of course my camera wouldn't work. It was on, it's just Streamlabs being Streamlabs, so kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. So we're going to dive into the townhomes that we started a little while back, and excited to get through this. We worked on the cafe part a little bit, the paw dog cafe, whatever we want to call it. But maybe we can like start thinking through a little bit of the residential floor plan area is kind of the direction I'm going to go with this today. I'm not worried about cluttering, like super cluttering. I'm just trying to like get the layout of things. So that's where I'm going. Good to see y'all in the chat. Hope y'all are doing okay. Oh, this week's is spring break. Awesome. That's awesome, Finn. That means that we should do some Fortnite, right? we need to play some Fortnite. Well, I have a few house cleaning things to go over first. So we now have a daily check-in. So if you look under the Bark Roast, your channel points, you can do a daily check-in redemption. So the idea of this is like every time we stream, you just redeem a check-in. It's called Fill Your Cup. So you can fill your cup whenever you come into the stream and claim being here. There we go. Got Leah filling her cup up with some Bark Roast. So because of the whole issue, I didn't get to do this the way I wanted to. I gotta do my mug of the stream, y'all. Mug of the stream today is LGBT. 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 I need to fix my alert for this screen. I'm not used to being on this screen very much. And Mia just came in. She made her presence known. So we have that. Yay. New update. We have a new emote that I don't know if it's been approved or not yet, but we have the channel, or not the channel point, the redemption, the little coffee cup you see. That's going to be a new emote for tier 1 subs. And then regarding the Discord, not only wanting to plug the Discord, we have a Discord. You can join it. Would love to have you join it. The link is in the in my bio on my Twitch profile. You can see it there, or on the Twitch panel. I have it in a couple of places. So you can join the Discord, get familiar with it a little bit. We've had some activity going on, which is exciting. And I also want to give a shout out to a giveaway that I'm doing right now. So if y'all are listening, if you don't miss this. If anything, make sure you're paying attention to this. I thought of it a little too late, but I still wanted to do it. So we have March Madness going on right now. So with March Madness, we have the bracket challenges, right? It's like a big thing. So with the bracket challenges, we have men's and women's basketball. Gonna be inclusive here. Men's and women's basketball. And so I have it set up. We have our own little Sul community, Sul Society bracket challenge. And that's from the Discord. There is a channel called March Madness. So just make sure you can read all the details there. The deadlines, though, the men's is on the 20th, and then the women's, I think, is on the 21st at a specific time. I have all of that information in the channel, though. So you can enter up to 4 times. The winner of the bracket challenge is going to get any DLC of their choosing. It can be an expansion pack if you want to be bougie, or you can get a little kit if you want a kit. So it's up to you what you choose to get. But you can enter up to 4 times, because for men's and women's, you can submit 2 brackets. So make sure that you do both. I know a few of y'all have done the brackets, and I only see 1 entry. So make sure you get, double your chances as much as you can on that. So I'm not big on basketball. I don't know a lot of it. The only time I watch basketball pretty much is during March Madness. So, and it's just for the fun of seeing how my bracket pans out. So, I get we might not be super sporty people here, but they even have a mode where you can go through and choose the mascots, which is really funny. So, you know, you can do it however you want to. You could just go through and choose the highest, like the higher ranked team in each matchup. You don't have to think about it. You could just go through and pick things. But welcome in, y'all. Oh, it didn't make you enter the password? Oh, interesting. I did see yours, Finn. Finn and Tony, both of y'all have one entry for each. I saw. If it doesn't ask for the password, then that's fine. But it's there. Dag is the password, no spaces. DAG. But if it didn't ask for the password, then maybe we're good. Maybe because the link I sent is it's a private link, so maybe that's why you don't need the password. So I think if someone tries to enter from searching Soul Society on NCAA's website, then they have to enter the password. Picked on vibes and chaos, yeah. I tend to do that too. Or a combination of that in some capacity. Let's see here. So I think that's like all of our main updates. If I think of something else, then I'll be sure to relay that to y'all. But feel free. I appreciate it if y'all could, as we get some people coming into the chat a little bit, maybe just shoot them a reminder. Help me, you know, keep a reminder up for the giveaway. Okay, I think that's everything. I say that, I might think of some things. Oh, the last thing too, I'll mention at the end of the stream too. There's also a poll in the Discord, so make sure you choose your selection for our stream this upcoming Thursday night. So Thursday night, we're gonna step away from Sims for a little bit, and I put a few games for us to play, alternatives. It's Palia, Luma Island, and Stardew Valley. So go in, do the poll. Right now, Luma Island is strong with 3 votes, and the other options have 0. So we have a kind of clear winner right now for where we're going, but just want to plug that too. So lots of fun things going on right now. Lots of things. But I've already been really excited about some of the stuff I've seen in the Discord. We have some talented people in our community. Have some really talented people in our community. So this is kind of the vibes initially starting out. We still have to like do some clutter here. I want to put some shelves with all sorts of like coffee stuff, and I want to put a shelf right here as well with some dog supplies of some sort. But these are the vibes we're working with. These are functional, by the way. I did have my sim sit here and here, even with the table, and she could sit there. So I thought this was kind of a unique, I don't know, combination of furniture. And then we got like a little library area over here. And then we have a bathroom on the outside. So this is going to be a couple of stalls right here. And I was thinking of having like a baby changing table or like a bigger handicap stall of some sort. And then we'll have our sinks over here. So that's the general vibe with that. And then we just randomly place stuff over here in this area. So we got lots of things going on. Lots of fun, exciting things are happening. Okay, I need to pull up my Google Doc. It never fails. I forget to do that with this build. I'm not used to having a Google Doc with information on the build, but since this is such a big build, just keeping in mind our theme for things. So Pause and Pour is the name of our coffee shop here with Ezra and Naomi. So for the home upstairs, this is Ezra and Naomi. They inherited money from their grandmother and decided to open this cafe. And so Ezra is the barista and coffee person. And then we have Naomi, who likes to do the pastries and manages pet adoption events. And they have a rescue dog named Mochi. So the aesthetic for the home upstairs, which we did figure out the staircase situation. So there's a staircase over here. On the exterior, you'll enter right on this side. Mismatched furniture, like homey vibes, warm tones, and lots of plants. A small kitchen, small kitchen. I will try my best to keep it relatively small, because we only have 2 Sims living here and we have 3 floors. So, I mean, it's not like we don't have the space. But small kitchen, dog-friendly living space with pet beds, toy baskets, and a tiny dog like just a dog corner, like pet corner area, which I already know I would love to have in one of these round parts, like just a dedicated dog area on one of the floors. We have 3 floors we can do that with. So, fun things. And so I'm thinking that because of the space we have, Naomi's room can have like lots of books, some like cottagecore aesthetic. And then Ezra's room is more like indie vibes, like indie music. She's into music a little bit. And maybe even has a mini espresso bar in her room because she's like the coffee connoisseur. So that's what we're thinking at a high level. So let's kind of get into this. Let's see what we can do. And then I think for the candy shop one, the home style is like a lot of pastel tones and things like that. So I just want us to keep that in mind, because even though we also have kind of a pastel look on this one, that's not necessarily the vibe for the inside of this one. Warm tones. Think warm tones and like a little bit of cottagecore in a way. But gotta keep with the homey. Gotta keep with the hominess. And I'm probably going to change this column eventually because we have this color on the inside. And I don't know if I want to make that work because it's glitchy on a round room like that. Okay. I have no idea. Yeah, the clutter in this home. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think from the outside though, we gotta like keep with the vibe on the exterior. Like I don't think I want to put like a cottage door on it. Looks kind of funny. That one actually doesn't look that bad if we use this door as the front door. I'd like to do a double entry though. We have the space for a big door. So I'd kind of like to stick with a double door, or even the new like SDX door could work. We have so many options, y'all. Realm of Magic. The Realm of Magic door. Life and Death. I wish it didn't have the skulls on it for this build. That would be a really pretty type of door to have. Ooh. Wait, I actually kind of like the Love Struck door. It even comes, it's not like a minty green, it's more of an actual kind of sagey green. It does kind of clash. The yellow is kind of cute too. Or we could just stick with the white. Like, we could just do white. We don't have to do a color. Do we get... I wish we got like a cream color or something off-white to match that. Can put the door there. Unless there's another... Oh. I'm not used to seeing all these doors. I don't want to use this one, but that's a big door. What colors does this come in? Whoa. I have never... I don't even remember ever seeing this. Legitimately. I don't recall that door at all. These are pretty. Like, that one's really cute. Yeah, the Love Struck door, Mel, is that what you were talking about? This one? It has some really cool patterns on it. This is like the only one, these two are the only two we have to worry about doing this for. Like the entryway. We'll have a door to the backyard space. But that one's cute. I'll leave this one there as a contender. The for rent door, I don't think that's quite what I'm wanting. I don't think I'm vibing with that. I would love to do townhomes with the for rent stuff though. Like I do like the vibe of for rent. Let's see. These are always really nice too. The growing together door. It's a nice big door. That one's kind of an off-white color. That might be a little too big though. I love how, like, I can't even decide on a door right now. I've never used the Seasons doors. Never. I'd love to use a door that I haven't used before. Honestly, though, I mean, I feel like these would easily match the aesthetic of the building. You feel like you only use the Seasons door if you're using the matching windows? Okay. That makes sense, though. Like, a lot of the doors I used Realm of Magic a lot on this one. But I think that the single door, I think the double doors are the higher wall height with Realm of Magic. Or is the one, yeah. So we could use this one. If we wanted to match the style. Honestly, I like how cutesy, I feel like that gives cottagecore in a way, like from the inside especially. Maybe we just stick with it. Maybe well, I know I'm overthinking. I overthink everything. Let's just use this one. Okay, so if this is our entrance, I feel like even though this is the front of the building, it would make sense to base the floor plan on the actual front door. So I'm thinking all downstairs would be like a living space. We still have to think about our staircases too, so we don't want to forget about the staircase. And we still have to put our windows as well. So, I have a random staircase in here. That's nice. Okay, well, let me delete that. I'm thinking I could wrap it around in this corner. Like, just go ahead and do that so I don't have to think about it. I know it puts the window placement a little weird. Potentially. Oh, wait. What if... How weird does it look to put that? Well, that's because I have that there right now. Also, sorry, I'm like, keep realizing I need to figure out some more things out here. Let me copy this for now. Still don't know if I'm going to use it necessarily, but if I use this as the divider between the two. Okay, I'm going to like change this real quick. There we go. Put this back. Okay. I think that's fine to have the door right there. And what I'm thinking of doing, it depends on the spacing, but we could have the staircase stacked right here, and then I could have a bathroom right here next to it. So let's kind of see how this goes. Maybe the cottage. And then I gotta figure out how I want to. Okay, how do you do this? I still have got to like, oh, it was there for a split second. There we go. If we do that, I need to push it back this way, bring it up, and then rotate and move. There. That way it's kind of like a little entryway. It defines the space without having to put a wall. What does it look like if it's this way though? I'm curious. I feel like it might look a little weirder. Yeah, I don't think I like that as much. There we go. And then we can put a bathroom right here or something small. Could even make it a half bath. We could just make it a little square. That's fine. And then I think we'll be able to get, okay, that's what I was afraid of. Let me see. Oh, Snowy Escape. I bet Snowy Escape. Yeah, it's closer. Like, I'm trying to match the wood tone here. Oh, that's better. I don't know. It's kind of in between those two, isn't it? What I'm trying to actually achieve. It's like, not quite. That's too dark. For rent? Oh. I like the color of that, but not the style. I don't want it open like that. I actually want it to be closed off. Seasons. Yeah, that one's also like that. I don't know why I selected it. I guess it depends. Yeah, so this one's considered light. I don't know. That might grow on me. Well, no, that's open on the bottom though. I don't want it open on the bottom. There we go. Close that off. It's like slightly too red, you know? Wood tones are the death of me sometimes in this game. I already forgot what the other one I liked was. I like the other option. Can we close that off? No. Okay, didn't think so. What was the other one? I had another one. Oh, was it Get Together, maybe? Yeah, it was the Get Together. I think I like that better. I'm gonna go with that for now. Okay. So, let's see here. Generally in townhomes, it's like oftentimes, it's not always open concept, but it's usually like a big hallway down, and then everything is off of that one hallway. And so if we put a bathroom with a door there, it makes sense that this would be our living space, and then we could have our like dining kind of in the middle somewhere, or even off to the side here and have our kitchen over here. I'm trying to think if there was something cool that we could do right here. Because maybe we put the dog corner up on this floor. I want to do something cool with the kitchen right here. I think we can do something like that. Will it wood tone? What's funny is that my next kind of, I don't know if I'm gonna put it with the color theory series, but that's like my next video on the queue, is to look at mismatching wood tones and like how you can combine different wood tones. That's the idea anyway. Okay, so I really wish I'd given myself a few more parameters than just warm. Like for this one, I only have, as far as style choices, is like cottage core with warm wood tones is like the main thing. So we get that. I think even eco lifestyle has some, but we'll look at cottage living as well. Eco, cottage, and then, so we'll go ahead, I'll grab one of these just so we can like play with those. And then we'll have, and that works because we have these counters downstairs too. So it would make sense if we kind of had the same things. So if we come in, renovate, like we bought this townhome and the business, you know, it's easier to just kind of buy in bulk, buy the same style. And that was the idea anyways, was I wanted the downstairs to be similar to the style of upstairs, which is why I was really keen on putting a lot of the wood tones in here as well, like, or a lot of wood in general. But we could almost, I don't want to copy paste too much. I wonder if this whole wall, if we could make this work, like it's all the way up. Oh, look at that next to this window. That's kind of cool looking, side by side with that window. So it's almost like that was an original wall that we kept. We don't have to do that. I'm just kind of curious to see if we could do it. Yeah, country kitchen. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I like the style with the country kitchen too. Where is it? Oh no, it is a kit. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this, y'all. I like it from the outside, but since it's on a rounded corner, kind of like an ironic thing to say, but since it's on a rounded room, it's clipping on the inside too. Usually when you place it outside up against the wall, you can't see it on the inside, but because it's on this rounded part, this game does not like rounded anything. It gets super glitchy. I don't know, it looks bad from the outside at that height. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can live with that. Could put a spandrel maybe across that. We'll see. That's on the top floor. We're not there yet. We have plenty of time to think about that. What's really pretty? What? Okay, what matches really well? Wait, what? I'm missing something. Tiny bookcase over it. Oh, yeah, to cover it up. The wall in the... Oh, the wall in the window. Yeah, okay, okay. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't paying attention to the chat at the right time. Okay, so we have a lot of pastel colors with country. I mean, we do... I think... I don't know. Let's see. Keep in mind warm wood tones. So this is a cool wood tone on the top. The warm wood tone is still kind of lighter. Like, that's the darkest countertop that we get, is this kind of color. I was wanting something more on the lines of, like, dark wood tones. Like, this would work well countertop-wise. I don't think I want the red. Although... I think the red could be interesting. I think I want to try to use the red. I think it comes with pink is the thing as the accent there, which isn't bad. I don't know. I just feel like this is too much. Like, I don't want it all brown necessarily. We do have other counters though. Let me actually look at all of the counters. Like Horse Ranch, I mean, it has a wooden... Ooh, with the green? That could be nice. I like the color of the wood on just the countertop. Like, I want a wooden countertop. That's kind of like a requirement. So we don't get a ton of options for that. And I think I've basically already seen all of the options that we have for that. So it's essentially between these two. Don't love the pink, but yeah, I do normally mismatch counter or cabinets. I do have an app for that. Granted, for this one, I don't know if I can. I could do like a lighter... Is that green or blue? It looks more blue toned, I think. We get the blue with the same countertop too. But I think green is more... Because we're gonna have lots of plants too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm indecisive on this. I have the yellow downstairs. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can figure out some of the other options, like from the living room. Just keep in mind, we're gonna have mismatched furniture too, is the idea. That's a cute couch. For the vibes. I like that one too. I'm just looking at styles right now, not necessarily colors. That could be fun. I like the blanket with the pillows. That one kind of makes... Oh, wait. Why did I not think of this? We could also try and have a lot more cats and dogs influence. I've not really done like a build focused on incorporating a lot of cats and dogs. If I were going to, this would be the one. And it ties into the storyline really well too, and you still get the right type of vibes. What colors do we get? I don't want blues. Blues are cool tones. So essentially this base swatch, the pink swatch, the green swatch, still kind of a cool tone, but I like that better. Yeah, so these two green swatches and then the pinkish. I think I want this swatch. Like I was leaning towards that. So if we did that for like the sofa, maybe we could get a mismatched love seat. So if we have that in there, I almost want to use the right cabinets, I think. Because we still have to do the flooring and stuff too. So we could have like a wood flooring, and we still have a warmer option. That would be really fun though. I think I can make that work. Okay, so let's see here. We definitely need a fireplace. And we get the cats and dogs fireplace. Oh, we have that one too, but that's too modern. We have the red brick. I don't know about the mismatched bricks. What do y'all think? It's kind of like the same color as the dark ones here. I think it would also depend on what I do on the walls. We don't have to use cats and dogs for the fireplace. I just want to have a fireplace. We have this as an option that could easily match the vibes. Even the other cottage living one could match the vibes. Let's see, what colors? The brick looks too nice on that. I love this down here. I love the way it looks from the mantle down, but I don't know about the really clean brick. If we have this wall over here. You like the second one? So the original one that I had right here? Yeah, I don't really like the swatches on this. I wish we got more like mismatched stone. Like the entire thing, like all the stone is the same color except for like this one where you get some variation. But it looks kind of weird that it's just like all the same color. I wish the brick wasn't gray. I like the wood color and I like this brick color down here, but I do not like the gray. It's like we gotta pick and choose. I feel like this one could work too. I just don't like the really light colored wood because we have this wood color, we have this wood color. I'm thinking the floor is going to be a dark wood color, and I don't know about that, if that's going to be too weird. Alternatively, we could just do one of these. I'm going to leave this for now. And we'll see. We'll see. With the flooring, let's see if we can figure out our floors in here. And I think it'll be easier to have the kitchen over here anyways. That way, when we have a tile or something in there, we don't have a weird kind of lining issue with the layout. So we have these from Cats and Dogs. Oh, I like this, like the texture of that. Kind of interesting looking. It's like an older look to it. I don't like the colors. They do a lot of this like weird color with Cats and Dogs, it looks like. It's like a pinky brown. Like a light brown with a pink sheen to it. I don't like the texture on that one. I can't like not think of the tree house now whenever I see this wood, because we have that everywhere. Okay, I'm not seeing a brown color that I'd want to use. This color-wise is kind of close. Like I could actually see this working well with the fireplace with this color. Ooh, not that one. not the red. Like it looks good with the staircase and the door frame over here and the brick on the fireplace. Don't worry about over here because this is going to be tile in the kitchen, so I know it doesn't look good with the cabinet. But we can ignore that for right now. We get this same kind of color with the life and death with the weave pattern. It's a little more red, I think. I don't like it as much. Alternatively, we could use what we have downstairs with the parquet flooring. It's like the same down here, just a different color. That looks really pretty, I feel like. We also have this one, which could be kind of fun to do something with this pattern. It's like a chevron pattern. Yeah, add some character. That's what I'm thinking too. I like the idea of doing the parquet because it ties in the downstairs a little bit. Like I want some nods to the shops downstairs in each of the homes. So maybe we do that. Because it is like pretty much the exact same color as the other flooring we had. Oh, that's a nice color. That's in base game too. Not for this apartment, but, or whatever, this floor. But I like the color of that generally speaking. It's like a muted red-orange color. It does look pretty with that sofa. This is base game too, which is nice. I just want to see something really quick. No. We have those, but that's not going to be the right color. Just not sure about these stairs. The staircase, ever since I've placed it, I've been like, I don't know. And it's kind of bothering me. Oh, that like matches the flooring so well. Now I wish I had not placed that. And I like the little design right here. Oh no. See, this is what I do to myself. I wonder if I can wrap it around. Wait. It would, I think, need to go that way and then swing it this way. We could, but it sticks out a lot further. It's always something. It's always something. Like, I don't like it open like that. It looks a little weird. It looks funky. And not in like a fun way, I don't feel like. And we can't close it off unless I actually put a wall. Which, I mean, I could build a wall. Wonder if I close this part off, if we could do something under here. Like, we could put some dog stuff under here, maybe. Or we could close it off entirely. And I could put a nice little end table here for when we come in. Yeah, another call for spiral staircases. I have a few in my CC. Obviously not going to use that, but... Hey, Donguri, how are you doing? Also, let me know how to say your name if I completely butchered that. Yeah, I kind of like the closed off option too. Are you talking about like closed off all the way like this? Or like open for a potential nook here. It looks a little awkward open like this. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's try that for now. And we still get to see some of the little detailing here. That's really cute looking. You can leave this part open. We'll have a railing as well. Push this back. Okay, and then I was thinking kitchen over here and then dining kind of in this area in the corner over here. So we at least have a half bathroom downstairs. We could now, it wouldn't look as weird. We could extend this. Otherwise, I feel like it's just wasted space. So we could go ahead and put a full bath downstairs, potentially. Taking a break from EVE Online. Mining ship got blown up by a player that was a pirate and is mining asteroids, so you needed a break after that. I haven't heard of that. EVE Online? I'll have to check that out. Half bath laundry room combo. That actually, that's a good idea because that fits the vibe in a way. We could even just close that off. Have laundry in here or do something like that. I like that idea. Look at us go, teamwork. It's an MMO spaceship game. Sounds cool. That sounds cool. Let's see here. Get a couple more things and then I'm gonna do some announcements. Like we covered at the start. Do just a couple of them. So I know I want like a love seat. Let's go here instead. I like how they separate it out here. So if we have a love seat, oh, we have this. That could be cute right there too. Not that we really need another seating option. We could put this outside. Of course the staircase is gonna clip. Could put that in front of it. It even, okay, yeah. It even comes in that color, y'all. It matches. Meant to be. Meant to be. Let's see. We need a cutesy little love seat. Has a little bit of a mismatched vibe. Trying to see here. I mean, Cozy Kitsch is kind of interesting because it has colors that go with this pink. It even has a pink throw on the orange like that. I don't think I want it to match necessarily, but man, does that match. If you want the same color. We get the blue and the red in this. I almost want to do something like that color. I don't think I want the blue. Now that I've seen that though, I kind of want this. Okay, let me look. I want to see if we can find something in red or... I'm putting orange, but I'm trying to capture more of a peach color when I say that. If y'all are tuning in on Twitch, make sure you get your daily check-in. I created a daily check-in for your channel points. It's called Fill Your Cup. So anytime you come on to watch the stream, get your check-in. Oh, thanks for the follow, Brittany. Welcome in. Let's see. We are currently working on some townhomes that have like businesses on the first floor. So we have 4 townhomes. We have a tattoo parlor, a candy shop, a ceramic pottery studio, and a dog cafe. And so we're currently working on the residence above the dog cafe. It's still a little too orange. Yeah, I don't think I'm really seeing anything with the orange. I haven't focused on the red as much, but I don't think I'm seeing much with the red either. It's a little too different, I feel like. I'm all for like very different and mismatched vibes for this, but I think that's a little too off the mark. Alternatively, too, another option is that we could put a couple of living chairs instead of the love seat. We have these. Like that. That could work. Want something a little more mismatched? That could work. I know I still have the color filters on. That could work. Honestly, I feel like that could work. You like the chair idea? Yeah. Just to give a little more variety. And I'm all for even having 2 different chairs, like I did in my pink Victorian build. So have some really fun mismatched furniture. Oh, the cats and dogs chair. Oh, that's cute with the throw blanket on it. And it has the blue. Okay, we're definitely using this. I was thinking, I want to look at the blue options. Just thinking of the pillows here. If we can get this nice muted light blue, kind of like this color, but you know, not with this chair, we could possibly make that work. We don't really get a lot with that, do we? I'm a little surprised by that. I feel like Sims usually has a lot of blues. Dude, we could get this from Cozy Kitsch. The little poof. It's a little too saturated, but it's fine. That's the whole point of it being mismatched. So if we have that as red, I don't want like another red, so we're not going to do that. But I might be a little weird right now, but I kind of want to maybe make this work. Maybe we could put this more so like up against the wall area right here. And then we could potentially put like knitting. Make this like a knitting seat or something. I don't think I have that for any of the other homes. Let me check real quick. I want to make sure. I don't think I have that for any of the other Sims. Yeah, I don't have it. But if we're gonna put it in a build, it would be this one, I think. But I kind of like these chairs being a little catty cornered. Looks a little weird right now, but y'all know me. Y'all know it's gonna look weird at first, but it'll come together. We need a rug. Yeah, it's exactly what we were going for, was matching the pillows. This couch was kind of the focal point for the living space, so trying to draw the colors off of that. Let's see. We got our rugs. Yeah, I'm glad we're all kind of liking the fun little vibes here. I think it lends to more the cottagecore energy, right, that we're going for. Now, I've never used this, I don't think, in an actual living room. I have it in the treehouse build right now in a living room, actually, I think. I wonder if we could... I like this in here because, one, it kind of lends to the pattern on the wood flooring. This kind of chevron look on this or whatever, and the triangle thing. But also, this has literally all the colors. We get this faint pink, we have the blue color here, and then we have this like peachy color all in it as well. And I think this one, while it's more saturated, it's just, it has too much blue. Like I don't want it, it's too cool toned. We're still wanting warm, cozy vibes, and I don't think that this one, even though it has the same colors, is very warm feeling. Yeah, rag rug in the best way, I agree. Look at us go. We're all digging the vibes. It's meant to be. I might even pull this out a little bit more. Like, I don't know if I want it out that far, but we definitely have the space to pull this out more if we wanted to. Then we can have our coffee table. We'll put a little end table right here, maybe. An accent table of some sort. Yeah, let me get a save in. Thank you, Leah. Yes, it's quite possible that it could catch on fire. If you are using the fireplace. It is possible. Also, before we go with that, I want to see all the other... Yeah, I thought so. I was like, don't we have a cats and dogs one? Like, I think that works way better. Just style-wise with the wooden base. Waiting for a fire is half the fun sometimes, yeah. We live for the chaos. Okay. And then we're gonna get, let's see what, coffee table. A coffee table. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and just filter with cats and dogs for a second. I love how I chose to do that, and like now that I did, I don't know if I want this table. I don't like the style of that. Doom, doom, doom. That's kind of cute. Oh, we get lots of swatches too. We love our swatch options. We love it. We love having swatches to go through. I don't know if I love any of those though. I don't know why I thought that was a different table. Not really sure I'm liking a lot of the coffee tables at the moment. We do get kind of like a red. That looks blue almost. I don't think it is. It's just a shadow, but... I think that's cute. I'm trying to use things I just don't normally go for. And then while I'm thinking about it, oh my gosh, what is it called? Y'all, it's been a minute since we've had to get it. What is that? It's an absurd name and I haven't favorited it yet, but I will once we find it. Is it? I think it has Tool in the name of it. Yes. Tools of Fire. Like it's called something that is not as easily searchable here. I favorited it though. So now I don't have to worry about that. Thanks, Leah. I actually like the idea, like I don't want everything to be red. I like the green with the rug here. I think that's cute. You have a sticky note with the name on? That's funny. I have like a notebook where I've written down some names of things. That's pretty funny. Feel free to say hello. We definitely have lots of lurkers in our community, which is not a bad thing at all, but if you want to say hello. I'm at TikTok. People on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. Appreciate y'all being here. I don't know why I said it that way, but I did. It's my southern hospitality coming in. Let me figure out here. We'll go ahead and get another, I'm thinking accent table for now. Don't we have a cute, I'm gonna search cats and dogs, seasons, and cottage living. I can't remember. Okay, so seasons has this. We're gonna have plants, so we'll definitely want that somewhere eventually in this house. I don't know where exactly. And then I would love to have that in here as well. And then definitely need this too somewhere. I never use the hutches. I say that, I've used these before, but not in a lot of my builds. I want a hutch in here somewhere. Like, we have to put something like this in this space. We also have this one from Cats and Dogs, and that's a bathroom one. Ooh, I think I've used that one before. Can't remember. We don't have the space to use it in here, but maybe upstairs. Oh, where did... Oh no, where did that go? What? Oh, there it is. Because I'm thinking we'll have plants on the balcony space right here. And so it'd be nice to have this. I mean, honestly, it looks kind of cute outside. Doesn't it? I like that. I don't know if I want to use this. I think Horse Ranch also has something like a little mud room thing, maybe. Yeah, I was thinking of this. Oh yeah, and they also have this thing, which is kind of fun. Little cabinet. I'm just gonna set that down. I don't know where we would put it. Hello, David. How's it going? Good luck with your vacuuming. Ignore you playing with the emotes. Okie doke. Yeah, I probably need to vacuum too. It's one of those things. I have my like little Roombas, but I have not run them in a while. I don't know if I want this one. I don't like how modern this one looks. So I like the Horse Ranch one better if we're gonna have something like this. I think it fits the vibes. It's just like the colors though. We could bring that in. It doesn't match the door exactly. It kind of goes with the rug over here though. I might be able to make that work. We'll see. What's another little thing we could put here? So I don't know if I want this on this side. I don't like how bulky this thing is. Isn't this thing big? Like, that's a big shelf. What if we just put this off of this? Could almost pretend like it's connected to it. No, or we don't really have to. Could have all of that be right there. I don't like the colors of this very much. Ooh. We have to use this though. Mochi has to have his leash. Or her leash. I don't know if I actually had that in mind whenever I said a dog named Mochi. I don't like the wood colors. I don't like it. I wish we had like an off-white color. We get white and gray, and that's it. And then we get like a blue, a weird blue with black. We have 2 brown tones. We'll see. That's all I can say. We'll see on that. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that or not. I'm not vibing with it. I want to keep it. We'll see. I need to figure out the walls and stuff too. We still have a lot of like style and design things to get sorted through. And we need another rug over here for the entrance. I'm gonna place this and we can look at the swatches just to see. I'm not sure I'm a fan of any of those. I like this one kind of. It kind of goes with the design up here on top of the brick. I feel like I'd want to layer. This would be one I'd want like maybe on the bottom, and I'd layer something on top of it right here. I don't want to use the same swatch as the one over there. Yeah, it's funny because honestly that we could make work with the blue here. But this is not at all the style that I want at the front. I want warm colors, not cool colors. I got the cottage living. This one's not quite the vibes though, I don't think. I'm changing my mind. I forgot I had like these filters on still. Give me all of the options. A debug leash? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not familiar if there is a debug leash. This one could maybe work with the colors that we have in this little space over here. We get that color, and then if we wanted to make that the blue color, we could. I just want to make sure I have enough warmth with other things. So this is the werewolves, right? Yeah, I think the base swatch of that is my favorite. Then we have the new one from Businesses and Hobbies that also has like a worn look. Or yeah, this one. It's not quite Alright, yeah, that one's blue. So neither of those. What is the other? Is it like Basement Treasures or something that has the worn out looking rugs? Oh, Get Famous has this one. We have so many now, it's like hard to remember all of them. Yeah, Basement Treasures is just the stain. I think this was the one maybe I was thinking of. We have the one too that's like, I've already, this one. We have one that looks like this, but it's like raggedy looking. We have Batu. Everyone's favorite. Honestly though, I do kind of like the vibes of the Batu. That could be kind of a cool vibe to get the tile, like the broken tile somewhere. This little mosaic. I don't know where exactly. That can be an idea. We'll see. I like this one. Oh yeah. I thought so. Whenever I did that, I was like, I think I already sized it down. I don't remember where this was, but there we go. I like this for now. Maybe just white. I still can't make up my mind on this. This isn't vibing. As much as I want to use it, it's just not vibing with me. I could alternatively put it somewhere up here, which wouldn't make a lot of sense. You're now layering rugs in your builds because of watching me do it. Good. Not that it's bad if you don't, but that's fun. We could have the leash shelf outside too. We definitely could. I'd put this little gardening one. I could put that like over here and put the leash shelf right outside the door right here. I don't know how I've played this long without having pressed F5. That's kind of shocking. I can't explain it. I'm just not happy with the way it looks anywhere though. If I'm being honest. I don't know what it is. I don't like, we have it in the cafe downstairs. Like, maybe we could just say, you know, they use that. Does it make sense? No. I'll leave it out there for now so it's out of sight, out of mind. We'll figure out the, I want to figure out the inside doors. We could just do something like this. Oh, we have, that's actually kind of cute. What colors does this come in? None that I want to use. Honestly, this one doesn't either, though. What are we gonna do? I don't need any, like, double doors for this. You could use the movie hangout doors. Honestly, I actually don't mind that. I don't want this to be the door we use everywhere though. But that does kind of, I don't know, it's kind of fun. It fits the aesthetic pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like pulling things to see the colors of them. I'm not liking anything. It's kind of hard to make the doors work with this color wood, isn't it? Do we not have any browns like that in these doors? If not, that is a very large oversight on their part to not have a single wooden door that comes in that color, like interior door. This one has lots of swatches. It's not at all the style. Yeah, I actually don't think we're gonna see any of that. Seasons, maybe? Heading back to work. Thanks for stopping by, Madison. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I would be willing to even use these if we got it in the right color. What is up, Sims team? Okay, let me just filter all my brown colors here. The for rent door, I mean, that's kind of fun. Has the little window above it. Not quite the style. Oh, okay. Oh, Movie Hangout has like a normal door that's like that. Oh, that's cute. I have never used Movie Hangout doors as like my interior doors. I've used it as interior doors, but not like for the whole house. But we could like put this maybe on the daughter's room or something. That could be fun to like have some mismatched doors throughout the house or something like that. But I think that works. That's the only door we have down here that we need other than the front door, so don't have to worry about that too much. Which staircase was this? For rent? Yeah, well that makes sense then. That for rent, the for rent door would have that swatch. While we're on it though, I do want to go ahead and get the railing. So for rent, how's this railing? That railing, obviously don't want to use that. Oh wait, that's not the right color. There we go. I really hate how they don't fix this clipping. If you zoom out, it's fine. You zoom in and it's there. It's just based on certain angles that you look at it. It just looks so bad. This looks so bad. Looks so bad. I might use a wall to close this off completely. But I want this to be open down here, so I have to have the railing on. I don't think I can just delete it on this part. No. It's all or nothing. So silly. Yeah, I feel like it would be an easy fix too, relatively speaking. Okay, well, we got that. I need to figure out the layout of the kitchen before I do the dining space. Now, I have a really fun idea for this kitchen, and I did it in my pumpkin house. So, I don't know if it's gonna work well. I don't know if I can remember exactly how I did it. But I do think the cottage living... Oh, we need to give ourselves some more money. Oh, wait. I was able to hide it, though, because it was on the first floor. I had some things clipping through the wall. I can't do that here, so... I'm going to go ahead and say I don't think I'm going to be able to do what I want to do. And I don't like saying that often, but... I really don't think I'm going to be able to do what I want to do. Okay, good on that. I gotta remember Do we need to take a field trip? I think we need a field trip. It clips ever so slightly. I don't think it's gonna work, but I want to see really quickly. Okay, Mel's down for a field trip. Let's take a field trip, shall we? We're gonna go to Mount Komorebi. Oh, I clicked open the gallery. Oh wow, Marketplace Medieval? Ooh, that is cute. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna look at that later. I don't need you to scan right now. Yeah, the pumpkin house. We're gonna go see the pumpkin house. I put my stove right in the center of a rounded wall, and I know I put a shelf behind it. Oh, that's what it was. Wait. I'll go ahead and visit. I needed to pull the stove back. That's why it wasn't lining up. Now I see why I did that, because I put it up against the wall. I was like, why did I push it away from the wall whenever I did my pumpkin? That's why. But I promised a field trip, so we're still gonna go. I finished my tea early tonight. So this is like what I was wanting to do. You can see how I have it here, but I pulled it away from the wall and I put the shelf there. So I have like the rounded piece there and then another rounded piece. Now, the reason why it looks fine though is because I used the open shelving. And I don't think it's gonna look as good with the cottage living, but there's minimal clippage. The only clippage you have is this little part here sticking out on both sides. So we could do that. And then I had like a pumpkin shaped island. I had a lot of fun with this build, but it was really stressful. I also did this one as a speed build, so I think, yeah, I think it was. So if you want to watch the speed build, it's on YouTube. But this was a lot of fun. I love this house. One of my favorite like kids' bedrooms that I've done. I love the vibes of this. Super cute. Have a little spider up in the corner. I love this color scheme. It's funny because this is like the color scheme I want eventually for like my branding and stuff for my YouTube and my Twitch stuff. I plan on eventually hiring someone to actually make me assets for my social media stuff. I want like a custom design. And I don't technically really have like a great branding thing right now, so I gotta think through the actual branding first. But the color scheme, I already know what I want. I want like a purple with a cyan and some green, purple green and like a cyan blue. Anyways, but yeah, that's what I was trying to reference, was this over here. Let's see here. Okie dokie. Let's go back to Nordhaven. Almost the colors of your company. That's actually what made me think of it today. I was working on a presentation and the company colors for me, my company's colors are purple and green. And I was doing some bar graphs and stuff, and the third color was a blue, and I was like, wait, that's the those are the exact colors that I want for my branding stuff. So it was kind of funny. It's not like a bright cyan. It's more of it's like a darker muted cyan color. If that, I don't know how to explain it very well. It's not like bright cyan. Okay, wait, what am I doing? So yeah, I get this in line here, and then I get another one of these. Actually, have it. So yeah, it would look weird. Oh my gosh, why does it not want to do that? Because it's just completely closed off. But, I mean, what am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Could maybe get the island piece and it wouldn't look as weird. Honestly, I could, to make it look less weird, because this could even be cut off right there. We have the column here. I love how a column is going to be influenced by the daylight because it's on the outside. That's annoying. I wonder if there's something I can do. I have an idea I might try later. But like, this looks really weird, but if I continued it out to be like a little peninsula, maybe it wouldn't look as weird. Or I could just do that. Like extend it out. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this, y'all. I don't know. Do 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 boom. And it's gonna, yeah, be clipping. Okay, I think this covers up. Yeah, actually that works well because that covers up the clipping that does happen. I don't know if we get a shelf though that's gonna be a similar color. That's about as close as we'd get with that one. Don't really have like another. What's funny is that the style of that one kind of goes with the stove because it has the metal on it. If we just kind of like, I could probably, I don't even know what the color options. Yeah, we don't have great color options that could go here. I think all of the cottage living displays are actually like displays as opposed to shelves. We have this rustic wall shelf. Yeah, they're always like too bright. All the ones we get, although I like the idea of using this somewhere in this build. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to find a shelf that I'm going to put here. I think I might just do a table or something. Just gonna set that there. Oh, we have this one too. Oh, that one's pretty. That one's cute. Really big. If I could size it down. Yeah, like I like that. Like I'm fine with using that one. That's cute. I like this here. We're gonna use this shelf. At least we're finding other things as I try to figure this out. You know? Also, I think I don't want it to come out that far, and we still got to figure out our fridge, which is, I mean, our fridge is going to have to go up against this wall. You know? You know? Firefly Hannah, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're doing well tonight. Mia's doing well, David. Thanks for asking. She actually had, that was my other announcement. So I'm glad you brought Mia up. I want to pause. I want to make sure no one does the redemption for the Treat Mia tonight. Mia was sick yesterday, so I'm trying to like be cautious of giving her too much to eat, like outside of her food. She started the day off vomiting blood, which is not a good sign usually. So it's happened before with her, but she was just at the vet on Friday for her annual exam and everything checked out. I think it's just a reaction maybe from all of the shots that she got. I'm not sure. But she's done it before and it looked the same. So it's not too uncommon for her. Although, I mean, it's not a great problem for her to have, but it's something that she's done a few times. So it's not like too alarming, but at the same time, it's concerning. So just want to make sure no one spends their points on that. Also, on that note, I knew I was forgetting some announcements earlier, y'all. I'm just going to do another rehash here for the people who are just now joining in, because I have a giveaway, a DLC giveaway. Going to have 2 winners for that. But I did add in, I misremembered the other night. So Mel, whenever we were talking about the build, the custom build thing, I thought that was what I had put. And I think I had talked myself out of it on the channel point redemption because it says challenge, like request build challenge or something like that. And so I was looking at that today. I was like, oh, okay. So I did change it. So I added, you can request a custom build if you want using your channel points, but it does come with a hefty price. So that is 25,000 channel points if you want to do, if you want to request a custom build. And then the 10,000 when that is for a build challenge. So I do these build challenges on YouTube, and so you can request any of the types of challenges I have, and I can do one of the challenges. So we have like a swatch switch, furnish it forward. I now have the blueprint build, all sorts of those things. So keep that in mind, but I'm still like working on the witchy candy shop. So, but thank y'all for the best wishes for Mia. She's doing a lot better today. She wasn't eating for most of the day yesterday, and then she ate a lot. So she's been eating fine though today. So she seems to be fine. We've had no accidents or anything. But on that note though, with the giveaway, so we have a Discord. If you want to go join the Discord, I have it in my bio. You can click on the link. You can click on my Twitch panel as well. I have it linked there. You can also put the command in the chat. I'm going to do it right now. If you're on Twitch, you can see it there. Just put !! Discord and it's there for you. But whenever you go in, join the Discord, there's a March Madness channel. And we are doing both the men's and women's brackets, and each person can submit 2 brackets for each. So you have 4 entries that you can do with the bracket challenges. If you're on YouTube, I have the Discord link in the description box. If you're on TikTok, I have a link you can reference to my link tree, I think. It might have been taken down. I can't remember though. I need to hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, y'all. Like, if you don't follow me on TikTok, help me hit that. I need like 15, 14 more followers, and then I can finally put a link in my bio. That would be really excellent. But anyways, y'all make sure you get both your entries for each of them, for the men's and women's brackets. You don't have to love basketball. I'm not like a big basketball fan either. It's just fun to see how it pans out. This is like the only time I ever watch basketball is for March Madness. I just like to see how my bracket does. So go in, make your brackets, join the community. I have a private group for the bracket challenge. So if you use the links though in the Discord, they seem to be bypassing the password, so you don't need to worry about the password. But again, all of the instructions are in that Discord channel. If you need the password, you can use the password to get in, and that's listed there. So the winners from both the men's and the women's bracket challenges though will get a free DLC of their choosing, so you can get whatever you want, and I'll send you the code. So go check it out and join the Discord. Let's see here. Oh, thank you. Thanks for following on TikTok. I appreciate it. Only have 10 left? Awesome. That's good news. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Let's see here. It's like we're so close. We're so close. I'm kind of annoyed with how TikTok has some of that stuff set up. It's like you have to do so much to get basic things that literally you can get on every other social media platform for the most part instantly. And they make you work for it, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool. I don't think I want blue. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the green with this. I also have the pink. Where is the cottage living fridge, and why is it separated from all of the other ones? We have like a more pinky version. It's like gradually getting more saturated as I change the swatches. If I use pink, I like the middle one. Like, that's the only one I'd want to use if we did a pink color. I like how muted it is. And then I'm down for like trying to use the green. That could be fun. I like this one though if we use green. I don't think I want to use this one. We have this one downstairs though. So I think we're down to these two. I like how rough the green one looks though. We have green in the rug over here, so we could tie that in more. Okay, I think I made the decision. I'm just gonna do the green. Like right there. Does it make sense to have it there? No, but it looks cute. It's like we need these utensils near the stove, but then the cutting board makes sense here. You just pull stuff out of the fridge and you can cut it right there and prep it. I still don't even know if I want to keep this layout. I couldn't find anything to put back here that matched the wood swatch, which is a little obnoxious. Also, I still need to like figure out. Yeah, I like the green. I like the green. It ties in the stained window a little bit more. Why this doesn't come in the green, I have no idea. Don't ask me. The Sims team, you know. This one looks cute though. I like the cream color because we get the pink and blue that we have kind of in this area. That's cute. Ooh, that one could, well, I don't like the wood tone though. Telling y'all, this floor wood tone, as much as I liked it at the time, it is kind of making it more difficult to do certain things. I think we could get away with that though. Hey Zach, welcome in. The party has arrived. Has the party arrived on Discord? I don't think you joined the Discord. Watch me calling him out and he's like, I have joined the Discord, thank you. And if you have, then you can sass me one time. That's the one time that you get to sass back. It's the one time, so make it good. You gotta make it good. I guess because you didn't do the bracket challenge, I just assumed that you were not in the Discord. I think that's what it was. I feel like Zach's gonna be Tony tonight. I'm gonna try to get over it. I like that. It doesn't match very well though. Okay, and I still need to like figure out what does the, okay. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I might be able to sneak it in over a little bit like that. I want it to be in line with this because whenever I do the flooring, yeah, that'll be fine. I want it to be in line with that because I'm thinking the flooring's gonna be for the kitchen right here. Ooh, oh, never mind. It's a lot more minty colored on the actual floor than it looks in the swatch. I like the color of it in the swatch and then not so much placed. The for rent flooring could work in here. I don't know if I want, I'm using the corner piece everywhere right now, but yep, I like this. I don't think I want to use the border at all, actually. Oh no, I don't want to try that. I was like, what am I thinking? Yeah, I don't want that necessarily. Well, Let me see the other options here for a second. Depends on how I place it. Let's see here. For that, let me get the corner. Maybe. Yeah, it's just hard to place because of the rounded walls. It's gonna take the pattern and put it in a way that I don't want. Ba-womp womp. Bum bum. Ba-dum bum. Ba-dum dum. Let me see. What? I don't remember pressing. Oh, I didn't grab the right one. Are you kidding me? The bracket challenge is under March Madness. It's under the March Madness channel, which is under the like community events category. It's more towards the bottom, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to understand what the difference is with this. Like what am I supposed to use that for? I guess just like a different pattern. Like, I don't know. This is kind of weird to me. Oh, I see. It's that one corner right here. That's what it's... So, like... Yeah, if I did that there. It looks weird here, though. Okay, I see. Interesting. Okay, I need to, like, do some magic here. I could put this and then have... not that one. Where's the... Oh, it is this one. There we go. Because I'm thinking I could do like a really fun... pattern in front of the stove. Oh, I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Might be able to do it this way. Yeah, if I did it that way. I could do it with the two tiles like that. I like the idea of that. I still gotta figure out like how I'm gonna. Ooh, that could be kind of cool looking. I know it's clipping down here a little bit, but I feel like that's a cool kind of, I don't know. It's just kind of neat looking. We need a magical shelf that is just the color of the cottage living countertop. I don't know why that's asking too much, but it is. It's asking for way too much in this game. Man, if this wasn't so big on its own, that could actually be really cute if it would go all the way back up against the wall. I don't feel like dealing with the tool mod and trying to figure out that move command. I don't even think this would come in the right color anyway. Ooh. Yeah. I wonder if there's something else we could put here, potentially. Behind the stove. We have this. That's not at all what we need. Not one bit. Oh, wait. I haven't, I'm gonna try something a little bit different. Oh, it's on part of the rounded part. Shoot, I can't. Oh, I wanted to try something cool. Okay, well, never mind. Oh, the cute little, yeah, this one we're not going to be able to put here, I don't think. Oh, it's actually not as big as I thought it was. I mean, I could just kind of, yeah, it looks a little funny like that. I could just scale it down a smidge. I want it. This doesn't look good though if I do that. It's like I lose no matter what. I gotta figure out a way to make that work. I don't understand why it's doing that. Let me see something really quick. And then if I change... Ooh, there we go. That's cool looking, I think. a little funky, but I like it. Okay. This isn't going as... not going too bad. Now the one thing that I'm thinking of that might be a little weird, though. We don't have any space for upper cabinets, so I actually do like that being there. But we still need a sink. I'm gonna save. I could put the... oh, so the truth does come out. Zach was not in the Discord. Well, at least you didn't sass me. Because then I'd make you pay. Because then that would have been one free sass for no reason. For no good reason. Zasan. You're thinking of Zasan. So you joined Zasan's Discord before you joined mine. To be fair though, I think you might have joined his before I made mine, so. I'm just treating you like Tony tonight, because Tony's not here. So, if you don't like it, you'll have to get on to Tony. Maybe I could just kind of wrap this around. But not have it be like a peninsula. Because I have my chairs here. Y'all, I don't know. I'm trying to think because I was like, I could put my sink on like a peninsula or something. Like wrap it around, put the sink here. Because this is cut off now. I can't extend this down with it. I like the way this looks and I like it being open to the dining space like that. So if I were going to do anything like that, it would have to wrap around this way. Wrong corner. I don't like the way that looks. I don't like the way that looks. Okay. Hear me out. Wait. No, it was. It is a little weird. Well, that doesn't help me though. Like, I can't put a sink on it. I got caught up in the, ooh, that could be interesting aspect of it without thinking through it. Yeah, this just makes it too wonky. It makes it too weird. I think I could technically put a sink here. It's just, let me see if I can figure out if, like this column situation, If there's a way I can cheat the game into how it thinks about it, I don't think it's gonna work though. I don't think it's gonna work. Oops. That's very true. It would not be a stream without breaking the game. I just don't think there's a way I can get rid of that issue, though. I really don't think there's a way to get... Unless I don't put a column. But, I mean, I really like the column. It cuts this off in a really nice design way. It looks pretty. I like it too much. I don't want to not have it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. I wonder what it does. So it doesn't even matter if there's a room outside of it. That round room just really makes the column funky. What if I go all the way down? I don't think it's gonna change anything, but... Yeah, it's still on the inside. I strongly dislike this game sometimes. Okay, well, we're gonna put it here regardless, because I don't want to deal with that. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't think that's one that I can break. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, we have the cottage living... Wait. I forgot we have the actual cottage living sink, too. Yeah, so that's a problem. Doesn't have to be, though. Ooh, actually now I like it like that. That's kind of a cool little... Look at that. It lines up really well with it. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, Zach, that's what I said. I did say that. I did acknowledge that it wasn't there. I was still under development. We get so many different greens. And I mean different as in like not the same. Like we got 3 green swatches on all of this, but the sink they only gave us 2. You want to know the one they didn't give us? The one that I'm using. Because I was thinking it could be kind of cool to have the sink be an accent piece, but we'll keep it red. Oh, interesting. So it just changes this little piece back here. I don't want it like that. That's kind of cool looking though. Interesting. I like the quirkiness to this a little bit. if I like this. I don't know if I like this. It looks weird to have the nice rounded thing here and then it be blocky on this side. Something just looks off about that. I think I just want to keep this open. Maybe. Maybe we could do something else with it. Also, I don't know why I didn't think about it, but whenever I was trying to put it along here, I could have put a half wall. So I didn't like how it looked from like it being open, but if I put an actual half wall, it wouldn't have been a thing necessarily. Okay, well, I still want to maybe put a column here and a column here. I'm not going to use these. That one we're just going to pretend is like a nice decorative piece of some sort. I don't know how. It ties in the darker green on the stripes on the inside. And this is more of a bluish kind of hue, so we're going to pretend that it's not there, but since it is, that it's an artistic choice. Okay, let me figure out our dining situation. So if we have this here, or somewhere over in this vicinity of some sort. You feel drunk? You can take this house. That's good. That's good. That's like a requirement for our community, I feel like. You have to be able to take this house. So cottage living just has the little round table, which I wasn't thinking of putting here. We could put that table in here and just have like a little nook area, and I could put a half wall on the corner and put spandrels and columns. That could be kind of cool. Let me grab it for a second and set that down. But for our actual dining table, I don't like the cats and dogs one. And it's too big. I don't want one that's this long. So we gotta find, all of these are too long. I keep going to like the longer ones. I just want, yes, like something that size would be perfect. Honestly, that's kind of interesting. The island living one. Not any of these with the design, but even that one could work because it matches the countertop. Keeping in mind with the idea that this is supposed to look very mismatched, like this whole house is gonna have a lot of mismatched furniture. I like the rustic look to that. I think it's fun. Let's see. And I don't think let's see what dining chairs we can get with it. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I want mismatched dining chairs. We could try it though. Like these are cute from City Living. Okay, we're gonna alt place this because I don't want that far over. Well, what I was gonna do was I was just thinking of having them only on these sides and not the ends, but now I think I want it more like this. Alternatively, we could flip it and put it up against the wall. which saves us some more space. I think I like that. I think I like that better. I'm not sure I want to use these chairs. It was just a placeholder. But I kind of like the idea with that, with the stained glass, just having one of them. We're going to do mismatched chairs because, like, come on. It's more fun that way. So we can grab that. Maybe we could grab... no, I don't want that. Grab that. Maybe get a cottage living chair. Or we could even have 2 cottage living chairs. Oh, that's cute. We're gonna do that. Okay. We'll go. I'll lean into that. I'll lean into that. I think I want this over here and not there. Alternatively, I could save these for this table instead. Lean. We're leaning. Look at that. Those match perfectly. The cozy kitsch chair and the cats and dogs chair. Colors. Do, do, do. It's gonna be a little tight there. I don't know if they're gonna be able to walk through that. If I put a half wall there. Too high. Gotta save. Lean with rock. Oh yeah. Lean with it, rock with it, snap with it. Lean, rock with it, snap with it. Ding. I've been surprised before. I'm curious. She better not go around this way. Which way is she gonna go? Yeah. Oh, no. That's not what it looked like she was gonna go that way. Yeah, so she can't. It's too tight. I have definitely had spaces that big, though, where they could walk through. So I'm a little surprised by that, but I'm not, you know. It was a cute idea. Technically, it's still functional. You could get to either side. Maybe I should keep it anyway. Because I'm thinking what we could do... Okay, you need to go away. You're making me uncomfortable, so you can take your discomfort outside. Because I am inside. I know, right? She's being really picky. She's being picky. Icky picky. So if I got, like, these cottage living columns, for instance. Oh, no, don't delete it. Y'all, I don't think the Sims team realizes that, like, the ceiling exists in this game. Because the top of this, it bothers me so much, especially with spandrels, y'all. If you ever actually look down whenever you put a spandrel, more than half of them look kind of bad. So maybe I discourage you from looking, because then you might talk yourself out of using them. But so many of them don't look good because the tops are cut off on, like, everything. It always looks like they're cut off. Always looks like they're cut off. Has anyone made Sims for your build? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, we even get a green column. This might be too much. That might be too much. I don't know, though. It depends on the wall color and such. But, like, this, the base swatch on that is not that bad either. But I think we need to figure out what we're doing on the walls in here. What are we doing? We could do some brick, actually. That could be kind of cool in here, too. Now we have the brick wall over there. Or, like, just this part. That could be interesting to just have this part be brick. Or, I mean, we could even just wrap that around. Let me see tile options. We need some more tile. The last time we got new tile was Love Struck, and we got these 3. Like, this is not, in my opinion, a kitchen tile. This is a bathroom tile. So we could use something like this. Ooh. I really am not minding this. Like, so many of the swatches, I don't like this one. I think that one's out for me. But with some of these others, with the green, that one's a bit brighter. I don't completely dislike that one. I don't want super dark. Like, I think that's a serious contender. It's fun. It's fun. This brick, the Brightchester, is from, yeah, it is University, okay. Thought so with it being Brightchester, but you never know with The Sims and what they name things. University. And this is essentially like the same stuff, but without the little floral pattern at the top. I think this one is too dark. Like, I'm not sure I like the vibe of that one. So that one's out. Yeah, it's pretty much this one or this one. I think I like this one. I know it's weird. Well, I don't know, y'all. I need help with this. I'm being really indecisive. I'm trying to look at the flooring too. Yeah, I feel like I like this one better. So we get the same kind of colors with this pink with the orangey peachy color and green. And I feel like we get that more with this one. So it's like combining the same colors. We have the red with this pink and this orangey peach. So it's a lot of like different red tones. I feel like it matches in a fun way. I don't know if I want to bring it all the way around like that. I'm really trying to get out of my comfort zone here a little bit. I think if I use that though, I think I like the neutral columns better. Yeah, that makes that look a lot better, I think. There's too much green. There's too much green. And I like the idea of this, almost like it's an accent wall in and of itself when you walk in with the stained glass and the tile around it. I think that's really pretty. I can confidently say that this build is unlike many of my others. Anyone building right now in The Sims? Got any builders right now building The Sims? I'm gonna take I need a 5-minute chat break. I need to step away from this for a second. I'm liking the vibes that we're getting with this though. Let's see. Sadly, no. Maybe I can like pull this up really quickly too. Let me see. Okay, let me pull up. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a minute since we've done window share. Let me see what this looks like. It might look very wonky. Okay, I don't see anything, so that could be a good thing though. Let me see for a second. I want to show y'all There we go. Might still look weird. Let's see. Okay, so we have a giveaway on the Discord right now. So if you want to join the Discord, we have the Discord link in the description box on YouTube. You can find it on my Twitch profile at the very top under my name, or on the Twitch panel. It's plastered everywhere on any of my socials. TikTok is a little different. I don't have a way to link yet until I hit 1,000 followers, but you can find it. Just search Dr. Sims on any other platform. You can find it. I even have it posted. I think I posted it on my Blue Sky account as well. So we have some DLC giveaways. So whenever you get into the Discord, I just wanted to show y'all that you go under not content, events and community fun. There's a March Madness channel. So I need to, you can't see the full window. I'm zoomed in too much. Why is it doing that? Fit to screen. There we go. I know it's a little weird with the black stuff on the sides, the black spaces. So click on March Madness, and then I have the instructions here in the Discord. So you can fill out 2 brackets per tournament for both the men's and women's. So that's 4 entries for the giveaway. You don't have to know anything. They even have a way where you can just go through and pick based on mascots. So, you know, this is just for fun. And I have a private group for us for the Soul Society, which is the name of our Discord server if you're new. And then the winner from each gets DLC. So there are going to be 2 winners. Or if you're just that great and you win both, then you can get 2 free DLC of your choosing. But I have the links where you can join our private group. I think these links bypass the password, but if it asks for a password, I have the password. It's DAGDAG for those. And then these are the due dates. So we have the 20th for the men's bracket and then the 21st for the women's bracket. And so would love to have y'all join the Discord, but also join the March Madness bracket challenge in our group that we have going on right now. Just make sure you get all 4 of your entries. You might as well take advantage of it and submit 4 brackets. And there's an option to randomize, so you don't even have to sit through and pick anything if you really just don't feel like sitting through and clicking each one. You can randomize it, and in 2 clicks you can be done with each bracket. So it literally could take 1 to 2 minutes to do all of them. So yeah, just make sure you add them to the right spaces. But wanted to give a shout out there. But also, you know, our Discord, join the Discord. We've been having some fun. So would love to have you all join us with that. So give my shout out on that. Thanks, Mel, for putting that in the chat. Mel also put it in the Twitch chat. And again, on YouTube, it's in the description box under the video. So you can have a direct link to the Discord there too. So, no excuse. Your pet already joined the Discord. What's your excuse, you know? If you don't have a pet, you might want to check again because they're in the Discord. Thank you, Mel. Yeah, I am too. One thing that I try to pride myself on is that I don't feel like I have any 2 builds that are like the same. And I purposely try to do builds that are quite different from one another. I think it helps keep you from getting bored in the game. Because I feel like a lot of us go through periods where we hardcore play The Sims and then we take a break from it. And so I just think it helps me personally anyway, to try some different things. Ooh, making that green is kind of a vibe. Oh, I like that. We're gonna do that. And I already have I have a running list of so many builds that I want to do. So like there's so many. Now this is a little weird. It's a bit tight to get through. So I don't know with the column there. Let me see. Let me see what happens. Come sit down right here. Okay, she can get to it. Get off your phone and pay attention to what you're doing. Yeah. See, it's so funny. So you can clip through that and you can fit here to go sit down, but you can't fit through here. Like, that's literally the same span of space. That versus that. But okay. Go sit outside. I'm done with you. Go take a nap. You just aggravated me. Let's see here. So I don't think I want this down here anywhere. Oh, and we got lucky, y'all, because I was not thinking at all about windows. I told y'all at the beginning we should put the windows. But we can put one on either side of the fireplace, and that would still look fine. I think we were fine on that. Were these the new windows from the STX drop? I don't think so. Were they? I don't remember. Ooh. Oh, that fits the vibes. At least on this one. I kind of like these with that. City living. Okay. We need to like actually put them where they would go. I like the like dirtier swatch a little bit. Older looking. The thing is though, if I did that, we don't really get a way to where this would be equivalent. Because even there, that's not... It looks weird on the corner like that, but they're still not evenly spaced. I just feel like if I add a window here, which I would like to, it's gonna look weird having another window right here and those being spaced out the way they are. It wouldn't be a full window though, because that's the bathroom. So I would just do like a small little window at the top like that. I would prefer that they be in a different style though. Oh, these are the fake ones. Yeah, these are the debug ones. Those kind of look cute on this building, but I mean... I always seem to remember that, y'all. I think we all should. If you just forget to put windows, grab some debug windows like this that aren't actually real windows, but from the outside they do, and it makes it look better. It just makes it look better from the outside. Cottage living has so many of them. and they're not real. They're not real windows. They're fake. Oh wow, that's a lot taller than I was expecting. Definitely need to stay on short height. Could do that one. I'm trying to find something that's a little bit more... We could do this. It's higher up. And it doesn't look super weird. It doesn't... I don't know. It's like, I like the windows everywhere else except here. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of like these. Don't want those. I like how big those are. These are what I had before already, but or no, it wasn't that. It was this. I had the green on the interior, but like I don't like the way that looks from the outside. I'd probably just keep it neutral and use that. What if we did big? I like the big windows, just keeping in mind it's a townhome. So generally speaking, they're lucky that they're on an end because like these two only have windows on the front and back. So usually in townhomes, you try to maximize as much window placement as possible. So I like the idea of having a couple of pretty big windows in here. And it fills up more of the space on the wall where now if we only had those two, I'm not mad about it. Because they're so large. I alt placed this. I gotta figure out. Alternatively, I could just do that. Don't need to alt place them. It's like, I like it better from the inside this way, but I like how much it, like, when you spread them out just a little bit more, it makes it look less odd. I'd like to not have to worry about alt placing, but here we are. And I'm gonna probably just do it anyway. I do not like alt placing windows. It's hard to get them even. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Maybe. I feel like the one on the right's a little lower than the one on the left. There we go. If I do that. Oh, now that one's higher. There we go. Now they're even. And then we can like put some nice curtains. Okay, so with this little part here, on the inside, I might do this tile. You're not gonna be able to see the design, but just for consistency, can put that there. Also, I don't know about these color choices here now. I almost might want to do the green on the table and then have like the red. I think I like that better. And then I'm thinking this can be whatever we do in the living room. Boom, boom. I don't know if I want to do something too crazy like this. in here. Oh, I actually like the idea of that, where it's just the wood paneling. Oh, I love that. So maybe we should use like something with a paneling on it. A wainscot or whatever. I don't want the red. This could bring the green in more though. I'm not sure that's the one, y'all. I'm not sure. Cozy Bistro could be interesting. We have the green. I don't think I want to use like a full-on green like this. That's a little... That does look cool here. We do get like a red orangey tone with this. A little on the brighter side, but I feel like that wood tone matches pretty well with the other things that we have in here, and even the coffee table. I almost might just do that there, just for this little detail. Even if we go with another wallpaper. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, that matches that kind of. I don't think I want to use that, but... This was from Cats and Dogs, right? Yeah, and we don't get... Do we get a brick from Cats and Dogs? No. We had a lot of shingles. That matches that couch. Ooh, oh, it's more red. That would... I don't like the blue on it. Although I feel like it could tie it in well. I wish this wasn't red wood. If it was a different shade of wood, I like kind of the wallpaper vibe of that. Yeah, I'm surprised by that too, especially because like other things have brick from Cats and Dogs. I'm like, why did they not give us a brick? Just like, okay, whatever. I'm not surprised. I don't think that's the vibe. What does it look like here? That could be kind of cool too. Like now I just am looking at different options for this thing down here because it looks cool as a little accent piece of some sort. Oh wow, this is a lot of pastels. We get a few neutrals, but not at all what I want. Giving friends, and that's just from clips off of TikTok. Well, that's good. I could see that actually. I could see the friends reference here. I can see that. I think a pattern wallpaper is not the way to go with this build. Oh, wait. Yeah, this one. Whenever I saw that, I was like, what about this one with the wood paneling? It has flowers on it, which is kind of a... Keeping in mind that there are plants everywhere, that's kind of the vibe with this. We only get 3 swatches, though, for the wood, and I don't like that one. That one's blue. If we wanted to bring the blue in, I do not like that at all. I was never like big into it, but I've seen some episodes of it. I don't think I want just wood paneling. I think that's a little much too. It's like I know what I want, it's just not in the game. The main problem is just the wood colors with the paneling. I mean, to be fair, it's just this one little part over here. It's not like we need it. All over. Oh, I forgot that the stairs are open to the bottom like that. Oh, I don't like that. We may just have to ignore that. I mean, we're gonna have to. That's basically the option, is we're just gonna have to ignore that. I think this is fine. I don't want to like overthink this. The get-together stairs. The problem is that these stairs, the color of them works so well. The get-together ones are like, we did try these at the start. This was like the best option, and they're too dark now. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's closed off, so out of sight, out of mind, kind of forgotten. If anything, we could, if we wanted to, we could put a door here and pretend it's like a little utility closet, and we could put like the broom in it and like cleaning supplies or something. Just to store under the staircase. That's kind of, it is what it is. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I'm not too worried about it. That's one thing I can probably let go. Believe it or not, I'm gonna let it go. For Harry Potter to live, yeah. Cats and dogs curtains are something, aren't they? They sure are something. I don't know what, but they're something. I was thinking of putting curtains that have like the one opening, like something like this on each side is more the vibe, I think. We have these from the Businesses and Hobbies. I still think it's ridiculous that we have 4 swatches that are like, they're not the same. Like these two, I would have much rather had a different swatch option than to have these two. But like 4 of the 10 swatches are like the same color. We get a really dark blue, a light blue. We get 1 green. And then black and white. They made sure to give us black and white on everything. I will give them that. Hey y'all, how's it going? But I like the curtains. I do like them. I think the colors they gave us are pretty. Like I like both of these. I think my main complaint is that 4 of the 10 are a red swatch. I would like a little bit more variety. We have these two, which come in a lot of different swatches. Don't think that's like aesthetically what I'm wanting though. I wish we had like this, the high school years curtain, in a pulled over way. So I like those with the ruffled look to them. Oh, these are kind of the vibe if they were smaller. We have a smaller one, don't we? Ooh, this could work potentially. There's a little bit of clipping. And then I look at the swatch options and it's like, maybe not. I don't like the green on those. I don't think I like these. Yeah, you default to base game curtains. I want to stick with my original idea with them being pulled on either side. Or we could go with something like this, but I don't think this is gonna have a design I'd want to use. Also, there we go. Who knows? Maybe I'll be surprised. I don't remember all of them. We do get just like a plain red. Which, honestly, that doesn't look... Ooh. Okay. That could be interesting. Not mad at that. That would be the one I'd use, probably. The aesthetic for this one is, like, cottagecore, mismatched furniture, warm vibes. Like, welcoming, but lots of, like, mismatch stuff. I'm gonna leave that as an option. Y'all know how much I like options. I wish I wasn't this way, but I am, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. We do have the cats and dogs curtains. Are they all themed? Yes. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. Although those will be cute in the dog. We're gonna have like a dedicated pet space in one of these two areas. That could be kind of cute to put in those. So you said the luxe, so modern luxe. Isn't that a stuff? Or am I thinking of something else? Oh, I'm thinking of vintage glamour, I think. Where are you? I'm blanking right now. You can tell we're getting close to the end of the stream. My brain is fried. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. Oh, I had pulled this out a second ago. That's funny. I don't know. Honestly, the blue is actually really pretty. By that chair. Not the color scheme that I want for in here, but keep that in mind. You're always late to the party. Yeah, I don't know like what time zone you're in. But I can't stay up too late. Okay. I mean, I could see the swatches on this. I'd have to size this down a little bit. I don't like the shadow that I'm getting on that one, though. That's kind of weird. that it's doing that. We get like a red one too with that. I still think I like this one better. I'm thinking of, is it Movie Hangout? I think I'm thinking of Movie Hangout. We do have like these from Cottage Living. I don't think I want to use those though. Yeah, Movie Hangout. Like, I like the way these are draped like that. Color scheme, I don't know. We get a red, but I don't like this, the solid red. Yeah, not gonna work. I'd be fine with a fun pattern if it was like this, if it was the right colors. If it included the right colors, I would be down for that. But I just love the style of them. Like, I love the patterns. I think they're fun, but I love this, like, the way it's, like, draped over like that. I don't think we have any other curtain like that. We have these that have, like, a fun way that they're draped as well. Like, we have some really nice curtain options. It's just, I think curtains are some of the hardest things to use, though. And we need more of them from like a style standpoint. Like, we literally don't have very many. When you think about the fact we have 100 DLC, we don't have curtains that reflect that, because this is including base game. And you would think that there would be way more curtains, because these are all awnings. Like, those aren't even curtains. So like, starting here, that's it. That's all we get from 100 DLC. And that's including base game. So it's just kind of like, Sims team. They're trying, though. They can't give us everything in every pack. I understand that. So it's easy to be critical, but at the same time. Why are these? I slice those a particular way. I don't think I'm gonna use them, but I do appreciate that we get those two colors, y'all. Like the red with the peach color. We get that in this. But I don't think it's the right. I don't think it works well here. I'm just gonna stick with this for now. We looked at options, didn't like very many. I just don't like this on top of this red chair. That's like the thing that's I knew was gonna bother me, which is why I wanted to see other options. I just don't like the way this looks. We could do like a blue. We get this in blue. That looks a little weird though. I'm not digging that. Let me see really quickly if I were to filter by color. Like, what about green? Is there a green option that could work in both spots? That's not big enough. We have the leaf curtains. I don't want to necessarily use the leaf curtains. We have those. Doo-doo-doo. That's just a mod, David. Like, it's gonna automatically send that, so you can just ignore it. The green doesn't look like that. Doesn't look that bad, color-wise. Could get these in here. Oh me, oh me. Oh wow, that's a really vivid green. That's a really vivid green. like trying to see everything. That's too modern looking. It's not the vibes. Too bright. This has green and blue. It's the same curtain. Country vampire, yeah. I could see that. They are an interesting type of curtain for a very specific type of build, I feel like. I mean, I did have these at the beginning, the smaller version. Like, those do not look that bad. It matches the color vibe. They're a little bit on the older looking side. I think it works. I think I'm gonna just try to make that work. I want the same curtains. I think we can all agree that the red behind this red was not the vibe. Alternatively, I could change the chair. We could do like a green swatch of the chair. But I like this red chair. Oh, that's cute with the paw prints on it. Aw. We'll do that right now. Yeah, I already checked all the others. It's like we get, I don't know what this is. Basketballs, dinosaurs, kind of random swatches. Okay, so we got that laid out pretty much. I'm probably gonna put some other things over here and like on this wall. I'm not sure exactly what yet. But I do like this hutch though. I like having the hutch. And we'll figure something else out for that. Now, I'm actually wondering if we keep this a half bathroom with laundry. Oh, I still have green on. It's like, I don't really want green of that. Like, what if we did something fun and got an archway? Now, I don't know if that makes it dysfunctional. I would not be surprised if it does. If you put an archway like that. I don't know if they can still access it or not. I want something, yeah, like this. That's more the vibe. Do this one. It's kind of hard to tell. You think they can if you go do the standing ones? Oh, like if I put them up here, up against the wall, on top of one another, as opposed to putting them side by side. We'll play test it. And then we could put like a little curtain thing over this maybe, or of some sort. Am I picking up Enzoy when it releases? That's a good question. I'm interested in playing it. I've watched a couple of videos like months ago on Enzoy, and like I'm excited about some of the capabilities in the build mode of it. I think for me, So, short answer, yes, I do plan on like playing it some. Will I play it as much as Sims? Probably not. They have some like really fun concepts, and I think build mode is going to be really cool. My thing is, there's something about the build aspect, or really just the game in general, being hyper realistic that is almost a turn off to me. I'm not someone who enjoys that style as much. I almost enjoy or prefer like the more cartoon type look to it. It's more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, not like fantastical or like a fantasy type thing. It's just more, I don't know. I can't think of the right word right now. My brain's a bit tired. It looks impressive. Like it graphically looks impressive. The demand of the game is very large. So you better have a good PC to play it. Is from what I've read about it, it requires quite a bit. Yeah, the recommended computer specs are wild. I agree. So, I don't know. I'm not like chomping at the bit for it. And also, I don't know the capabilities, especially with it first coming out. There probably aren't going to be like cheats to do things. So you're going to be pretty restricted in the sense of the things you can do in the game. Now, I understand their base game is a lot more flexible than The Sims is. Like, I've seen their grid system and like how you place objects and things like that in Enzoi, and it's way more capable of doing things without the cheats that we normally have to use in The Sims. So I love that aspect of it. But like, I don't know. The objects themselves, it's like if I were to do this in Enzoi, like if I were gonna build something like with this color scheme, I don't know if it would look as fun and as good in a hyper realistic state, if that makes sense. That's what I like about The Sims. It's more the cartoon look to things. It's more playful in that aspect. So I feel like if I did this in real life, it would kind of look worse in a way. I don't know. It's an interesting subject. Like, I like talking about it in like the other games too. We have Life by You that's also going to be coming out. Lots of sim games in development still, so it'll be interesting. But I'll definitely be playing it though. I'm curious. Well, I say that I haven't even. I don't know with my computer what the demand would be, so we'll have to see. I'm just gonna search washer. Oh, do I want a dishwasher? Probably not. Like, I don't expect this to work. Also, I'm probably going to have to... There we go. Do that. I'm just curious to see if it works. Like this. Oh. I have to upgrade. I forgot about that. Well, functional or not, I'm going to leave it for right now. We're going to leave it that way. Ooh. Sometimes I forget about like the color options for the appliances. Well, wait. I don't know what the color of the bathroom's going to be yet. Also, right now I currently have the door centered. I'm gonna have to change that because that's just not gonna be easy to work with. So we'll put it over this way. And then we can actually like put the toilet here, or the sink and toilet here, which is not gonna make that work. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stack them, even if I did that. Come to think of it. Yeah. Yep, because I don't wanna, that way I can like put this here and it not be a huge ordeal. So let's grab the smaller arch. We can still keep the same idea. Can use the same concept. Ooh, we have this one. I like how like this one is a lot thinner. It is stone though, which might be a little weird. What? Yeah, let's do the wood. We need the wood. Let's do the wood, even though it's bigger. It's like way bigger. Do that. I didn't realize the curtain rod was clipping that much on the inside. I'm gonna ignore that. We'll figure out a way to cover that up. Paralyzed, yeah, that's the other one. That's the other one. And so he looks like Polar Express. That's funny. You always have a dishwasher in The Sims on PS2. I think for the vibes of this one, though, we're gonna skip a dishwasher. For cottagecore. Husbands are for washing dishes, that's funny. Yeah, the architects are gonna love how realistic Enzoi looks. Yeah, I could see that. I think it's still gonna be fun. I don't know if I would ever want to do gameplay in Enzoi, but who knows? You know, it's hard to say without playing the game. I mean, I barely do any gameplay with Sims, honestly, so it's like, when it comes to other Sim games, you just never know. You never know. What if I size this down slightly? Like 0.9. Does it look that weird? It comes off the ground a little bit, a good bit, but I don't know. I'm gonna undo that. I don't care if it clips into the fireplace. Also, I think part of the problem too is that I alt placed the windows. Wait, do I have the wrong height? No, these are the right height, right? I'm not gonna be able to alt place these the way I want to. There we go, okay. I was like, don't test my patience, game. Oh, it needs to go more over to the left. Do that. There we go. Now that looks a little bit better. I'm surprised nobody brought that up. It's like they were not centered at all. I'm surprised I didn't notice it. You're gonna possibly wait till it comes to PS5. Maybe you'll have time to watch other players. Yeah, that's how I am too. I don't know if Enzoi is a game that I just want to pop into without having watched other people do it. I've seen someone like playing in the equivalent of CAS, whatever they call that. But I don't think the build mode stuff has been available. And if it has, I'm just not staying up to date on that so much. But I think the early release, wasn't it mostly for like creating the Zoi, or like whatever they call them? Curtains aren't meant to be touching the windows. What do you mean by that? Like not touching the windows? I've seen build mode videos, but I don't think it was in the early release, was it? Or at least whenever it was first early released, it was that they could only work in the creating of the person. But again, I could be wrong on that, but that's what I remembered vaguely. Because I've only been curious in the building. So I remember whenever that was happening, I was like, oh, I'm not interested in this at all. I think that works well. What does this one look like? Oh, you get like a little lip underneath it. I think I like it better without. Because we have that with the paneling. This is coming along, I think. I'm almost... Let me try one thing real quick, and then I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I just want to see. Oh, I also forgot to put the spandrels in. I did want to put a spandrel as well, so we'll do that. Let me see here. Let me go to the for rent columns. I'm gonna ignore this one over here right now. Is it too much? Yeah. I don't know if I like it being that matchy. I think I like having some of the white columns. It looks weird with this a little bit, is why I was kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. What are we thinking? Also, while I'm at it, we're gonna do this. Probably still put that over the kitchen, maybe. Oh, like above the... Yeah. It should be above the window. I don't know if I want the same on the ceiling for this one. I might find a different wood, but then it might look like too many different things. But yeah, I'm conflicted. Now let's try the white with the... Now that I have something on the ceiling, because I think that was also kind of influencing my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I like the design on the column better here. This white column better than the for rent column. I like the little detail at the top, the flower. But yeah, I don't know if I I don't know if I like the white. Now that the ceiling's... Yeah, you like the brown more now that the ceiling's painted. The problem is that I like this column design better, but we don't get great brown colors at all in this column. But it almost, like, this color matches the wallpaper over here too. The paneling with this pretty well. You can see it right there. Bye, y'all. Good night. I think there is a mutual... Okay, why? I should still be deleting. If I'm pressing the delete button, normally that's how that works. It's funny to have like a place that looks this kind of old in a way, but then have the recessed lights like that. We'll fix that with some nice ceiling lights, and Cottage Living has some cute hanging lights for that as well. Okay. We can stick with this for now, and then I'm curious if For Rent, really quickly, For Rent has the... It does have a wood flooring, or like a wood paneling in that color. I think I like that as the flooring, but I'm thinking on the ceiling, I might like this better. Shoot, I turned my deletion protection off. Yeah, I think I like this as the ceiling better. It's not as bright in here, but so it looks darker. It's not that dark. We just need more light. Sydney, you love it? Okay. Got some confirmation. Let me put some lights in here real quick. Y'all hear me harp about that in my color theory videos all the time. It makes a big difference. I'm just gonna like put some random lights down. Yeah, like you can already tell that. Let me see. Need some really bright ones. Let me put this in here. We need some brighter lights. I could just size up an outdoor light. Where are those? Where is it? One of my go-tos. I'll sometimes hide it too. Where is that little thing? It's like a little pole. Okay, there it is. Like this gives off a lot of light. Might not look like it right now. Gives off a little too much. It's a cooler light. Yeah, I like completely changes the way that looks. You get a lot more of the color. Oh, I need to apply it there. Yeah, like you can see the color a lot better now. Doesn't look as dark. Okay, now I like it. I was not liking the brown columns at all until that. I was like, why is this not looking right? Well, I shouldn't say I wasn't liking them at all. Not quite that drastic, but I was questioning them a lot more. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. We need spandrel. Well, I guess I could still save. Zach, you need to drop the modern lights. What do you mean modern lights? These are not modern. It's like it's like we just have what, like 3 of them, 3 of those lights, 4 with the one in front of the door. Oh man. So I don't know why I'm leaving it like at nighttime outside. Okay. Okay. Spandrel time. Spandrel. And I think For Rent has a spandrel, doesn't it? Yeah, but I don't want to use those, I don't think. Could be interesting to see what it looks like at least. I'm not understanding why this is doing that. Huh. Why is it glitched like that? It should not. Huh. It's like the little glass pieces with the color aren't working, and I feel like they would look really cute. I might leave them regardless, but that's kind of annoying. Do we like the spandrel or just leave it without the spandrel? I wouldn't be surprised if the glitch is because it's attached to a round room or something like that. Tony! Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. How are you doing? We were just wrapping up here. How's your stream? How'd it go? What'd you do? We've been working on the residential part above the cafe. I guess I can get rid of this stuff now. I'll leave one of those because I do want to use that lamp somewhere. So for this one, we were like going more cottage core and like mismatched furniture type vibes. And we're just placing the spandrel, and I was gonna wrap up the stream. But we're wondering why this glitch is happening with the spandrel. Like we're not seeing the colors of the spandrel here. I wonder. That's like happening everywhere though. Oh, it doesn't happen on the exterior. Oh. So maybe it's because it's on the interior. That's kind of interesting, I guess. Is it specifically for exterior? I want the stained glass on the inside. That's dumb. I don't know if you heard me, Tony, at all, but how was your stream? What'd you stream? What'd you do? Welcome in. Of course this would happen, you know? It was too good to be true. I'm gonna leave it because with the color matching, that's like, nothing is gonna come close to that. Oh wow, that one's really, like, really wide. This one looks dumb under the when you look at it under the ceiling. That's what I was saying earlier. It's just like so many of these spandrels don't look that great. I feel like the Sims team doesn't really think about how they look with the ceiling sometimes. Honestly, if that one came in the right color, that could be kind of iconic looking. It'd be fun. Yeah, the vampire one. Okay, well, I'm gonna do one more shout out if y'all don't mind. We're gonna do another shout out for the things going on. So my next stream is going to be Thursday. Let me go ahead and go to my weird window share screen. That doesn't look very great. I know it's black. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay. So with this is our Discord. Let me fix this. There we go. Our Discord server. Oh my gosh, why is it doing that? Okay. So new Discord server. Link is in the chat. Link is in literally everywhere. In my bio on Twitch, in my panel on Twitch. It's on YouTube in the description. You don't have to join, obviously, if you don't want to. But would love to have you be part of the Discord. And we have a poll going on. So if you go to the bottom here, or not the bottom, if you look under here is the Dr. Sims category. I have polls. We have a poll currently where it's deciding what I'm going to stream on Thursday, which is our next stream. So that's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern. And I want to take a step back from Sims content and play something else because it's been a minute. We caught up on some of the builds that we were working on and doing, and I have finished the Pink Victorian build. I just still haven't done the video for it. So we have Palea, Luma Island, and Stardew Valley, and right now, Luma Island is okay. Luma Island is definitely winning. So that's still open though. We have 17 hours left, so a little less than a day. So make sure you get those votes in. And then I also want to mention the DLC giveaway that I'm doing with March Madness. So in the Discord, if you go down to events and community fund, I have a March Madness channel. We have links to our men's and women's brackets. Each of you can submit 2 brackets to each of these. So everyone gets 4 entries for a free DLC. If you win the bracket challenge, then you get to choose a DLC that you want. And if you win both of them, then that means you get both. So one person could win both of them if you're that good, you know? Um, so make sure that you get both of your brackets in for each one. So you should do 4 brackets. You can click randomizer if you don't feel like going through clicking on. They have a fun way where you can look at mascots if you don't care at all. I'm not a huge basketball fan. I'm more of a football person. So the only time I ever watch basketball pretty much is March Madness. But I thought it would be fun for our community to have a private bracket challenge. So you can go and join these. These links, I think, bypass the password, but if you need the password, it's also here in the instructions. It's DAGDAG. So yeah, good luck to everyone. I've filled my brackets out. I'm super excited about it. We'll see how it goes. But there's a great chance for y'all to win some DLC and for me to give back to y'all. And thank you all for supporting the community. So just make sure you get those in time. You played Fortnite, Tony. Awesome. And GTA. Okay. Fun. I might try to do a Fortnite stream soon. I think Finn and I are going to try to do some Fortnite this week. A lot of times we play Fortnite, though I don't stream, but maybe I can do a Fortnite stream. I'm not promising, but maybe like on Friday or something, we could do a stream. That will only be on Twitch. I don't stream that to YouTube. I might stream it to TikTok, but I primarily keep Twitch as like for everything. So fun stream tonight. We made a lot of progress on the build. I'm excited for what we're gonna do with this. This is gonna take a long time. This is a huge lot, and we also have a couple of underground basements as well. So we just have a lot to go on with this build. Let me see. I'm curious if someone is online right now. Oh, thank you, Zach. Not really anyone that I'd want to raid. It's more like the bigger streamers. So, oh, Spring Sims is playing Enzoy. That's fun. That's fun. So yeah, I'm gonna hold off on a raid tonight. Raids stress me out. And the last one didn't work out well, and the one before that was kind of weird. And it's just, I'm gonna wait until I can raid someone that I'm really comfortable with, like Zasan or someone else, like we're used to seeing, and then I'll get my confidence up on that and get the little tweaks figured out. But thank you, Tony. But thank y'all for hanging out tonight. See y'all Thursday. It looks like we're gonna be doing Luma Island unless a lot of people vote before then. So I look forward to it. See you in the next one. Make sure you follow, subscribe if you don't already. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night or day, depending on where you're tuning in from. And see you in the next one. Okay, bye.